Welcome back, guys, to another video, and today we're with a science project for properties of matter by me. First property we have is physical properties. Here's the definition. Physical properties is any property that is measurable, like the color, texture, or hardness of the object. Usually these properties are observed or felt by touching the object. As you can see on the right, you have an image where it shows you all the different examples for physical properties. First one, you can see the density, if it can sink or float, the texture, if it's rough, smooth, stuff like that, volume, length, something you can measure. You also got electrical conductivity, electricity, got shapes, what kind of shape it is, mass, or the masses of it, magnetism, if it's magnetic, temperature of what it is, if it's a solid, liquid, or gas, if it's elastic, its diffusion, if you can see through it, transparency, and its solubility. Next one is for chemical properties. Definition of it is chemical properties is any of a substance's properties that become evident during or after a chemical reaction. That is any quality that can be established only by changing a substance's chemical identity. On to the right, we have another image showing the chemical property examples. We have oxidation, chemical bonding, if it's bonded, coordination, heat of combustion, if it's toxic, its flammability, corrosivity, or reactivity. Now we're on to what are the main differences between physical and chemical properties. Main difference between physical and chemical properties is that physical properties are any characteristics that can be determined without changing the substance's chemical identity, while chemical properties are any property that is shown during and or after a chemical reaction that changes the substance's chemical identity. To your right, we have basically more examples of them, and a little definition too for those two properties of physical and chemical. In physical, it says physical properties observed and measured without changing chemical identity of sample. You see there's color, we can measure its length, volume, and its opacity. Chemical properties, it is observed and measured as sample changes chemical identity. This is through acidity, reactivity, flammability, and toxicity. And those are the two main differences of physical and chemical properties. And if you enjoyed this, like, sub, share, or if you're Mr. Fats, maybe give me an A plus. Maybe I did a pretty good job. What else is there? Shout out to Hayden Moss and Bryson Anders Kramer who are doing kind of same thing with the YouTube stuff. So I'm gonna give a link to them below. Good friends, and yeah, we're good. And I'm out of here.